Sure, John Calipari doesn't mind who's on the cover as long as it says Kentucky wins the national championship. And the coach joins us from New Orleans. How much sleep last night, Coach?
I got a whopping 3 hours. Got up this morning, went to Mass. I want to tell you that I did not pray for you, but I was at Mass, and then I'm just sitting around here waiting for the team to wake up.
Your prayers were answered last night.
Well, I never really pray for that. You know, I want to make sure everybody's healthy, and then, you know, the little prayer list of people that I pray for. But no, I wasn't. I don't pray for that. That's what I do want to know now is now that this happened, what does it all mean? What do you do with it? You know, how do I? You know, I've been blessed with this now. How do I use this to take things to another level? Maybe, you know, within our community, or just things like this happen. There's a reason it's happening, and use it for good.
Does it feel like you thought it was going to win a championship?
I feel exactly the same as I felt before. You know, it was funny. I was answering questions, Dan. Guy says, "Coach, how do you feel when people say you're the best coach to never win a championship?" And I said, "Well, is that good or bad?" So now that it's over, I'm kind of feeling they say I'm the worst coach to ever win one. I don't know. I mean, it's like I don't get into all that. And I truly, my family and friends wanted it done. And I'll tell you, the one reason I liked it, it's over and we did something special. And I don't have to worry about this anymore. I don't have to have the drama or make decisions based on trying to win one. I mean, it's done. And so now I can just get about my business of coaching my guys and preparing them for life after basketball, helping them reach their dreams. You know, again, we had a 3.0 grade point average. We have the highest APR in the SEC. It's not just basketball. And, the lessons they learned on this run, think about it. Was there a more unselfish team in the country? And then they were talented. They were unselfish.
Yep.
Yeah, they were talented. But they defended. They guarded. They played hard. They did it for each other. And you understand when your fifth and fourth most shots on your team are Anthony Davis and Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, come on. That's a special team that they really are for each other.
Anybody say goodbye last night?
Well, I told Anthony Davis if he, because he's told me all year he wants to play point guard. So I just told him, well, you come back next year and I'll play you point guard.
Okay, that's the only way he's coming back?
Yeah, but I did tell him we post up our point guards a lot. I did have to tell him that little tidbit, too.
But Kidd-Gilchrist is going. Anthony's going.
I don't know. We don't know. We're not going to – these kids have till the 29th of April to make a decision.
But I know how you are, though, Coach. You've already told them you got to do what's best for you and your family, and you're ready to go.
Absolutely.
Right? So you've told them to go pro.
I haven't told them anything yet. And I usually don't. I give them the information that leads them to the right thing.
Who would be more likely to come back, Davis or Kidd-Gilchrist?
I really don't know. How do I know?
Because you talk to him all the time.
I don't talk to him about that right now. Our season just ended.
Oh, well,
I don't know. Is there any more games? I don't think there's any more games.
Yeah, but you got to start recruiting. You got to start recruiting.
I am.
Yeah.
That is true. I got to go Thursday. Now, I may do a little stop someplace. I'm not going to tell you where on Thursday. But I have to be out Friday, and I'm supposed to be on the West Coast this weekend. I'm like, I got to get some stuff done because, we got to field a team and, be prepared for whatever happens. But these guys, there's an NCAA rule that says they have to make a decision by the 7th. I told them, bag that rule. Don't worry about it. You have till the 29th to tell me what you want to do because that's when the NBA, you have to declare by that day. So our guys are not, the 7th is not anything on their mind. They have as much time as they need till the 29th to make a decision because what? So if they don't say anything till the 29th, they're coming back, and on the 29th they say they're going, they go.
He's John Calipari. I was going to give you another introduction here. National title winning coach John Calipari joining us at the Dan Patrick Show. At what point do you say to yourself, I don't care what's being written or said about me? Because you had to come to that point where you say, I'm not worried about it anymore. And this is prior to winning a championship because You know what's been written. You know what's been said in certain parts of the country. How do you have a filter or, I
don't read that stuff. I'm not on the internet. I'm not. Look, I've got to work with 13 players. I have a staff, secretaries, and everybody, a staff of I don't know how many. I'm at a university that I care about and worry about what they think. I'm not worried. Listen, if you beat a team 12 straight times, you think their fans and all those people and their writers are going to be happy? They're not happy. They're just not happy. So I can't get into that. I'm not. Look, if they love you in the other cities where you go in and have to coach, then they're beating your brains in. That's why they like you. They don't want you to leave. If you're beating their brains in, you're the worst human being ever. That's how this profession is. I'm not worried about what people. And look, my friends don't need an explanation, and the others don't want to hear it. So why even talk about it? I won't worry about it, for that matter.
Was it good that you lost a couple of games this year?
No, I don't think so.
Even the Vandy game?
Well, in the end, it helped us because it kind of alleviated everything, and it also got their attention. Here's what I was afraid of. See, the Vandy game, we had the game, and then we missed 5 straight shots down the stretch, and they beat us. And they play great now. I'm not taking away from them. I'm just saying we missed 5 straight shots down the stretch that we always make, and that's how they beat us. But it showed my team you can't let a team be in striking distance. So if you look at this tournament, we won games, just about every game, by double digits. So they didn't have a chance being a 2-point game and all of a sudden basket, and all of a sudden you miss open shot. We didn't do that because of that game.
More likely to congratulate you, Rick Pitino or Bob Knight?
No idea. No idea.
A little comic relief.
Why do you?
A little comic relief.
No, you're trying to cause problems. What you do. That's your life. You're like the agitator. That's what you do. Do you do that for a living?
Not all the time.
Listen, I bet you agitate your family. You're one of those guys that comes in and does something to your kids to make them just so angry. Your wife just says, "Why don't you just leave?"
Would you want me on your team? Would you want me on your team?
Absolutely not. No. I watched you play. If you were on my team, I'd probably get fired.
I'm great in the locker room.
No, I know. You think you're great in the locker room. That's the problem.
You might need me next year. If all these guys go pro, you may need me, Coach, so just be careful.
You may be right. You may be right. Let me take all that back. You're a great player and a great person.
There you go.
Great in the locker room.
Hey, congratulations. Safe travels back from New Orleans.
Thanks.
All right. Coach Calipari, Kentucky head coach.